It's been 7 months since I made a video talking to you like this. Things have happened. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about it right now because I am very upset about it. We all know the news. It's the 2026 news. Things that we were told that were happening and finished aren't happening, and then things that we were told would be happening next year are now not happening, and the future of the show is uncertain. That's the headline. I've been having a lot of thinks, been having a lot of thoughts over the last day or so. I've watched a lot of people have differing opinions. I've seen people cheering. I've seen people who I wouldn't expect to be cheering. I've seen people being very opportunistic and going, well, look, we can be the show now. I just think that, I appreciate that some people feel like the show should have a rest. But the moment they announced that and all the social media was going, good, maybe the show might not come back. All we've got to lean on at the moment is, well, actually, we've actually got quite a bit, and I feel like people forget that. I feel like it's because a lot of people lean on the main show rather than the expanded media. We've got the comics, we've got the audio dramas, we've got the novels. In fact, there's actually quite a few different publishers who write for Doctor Who. So we've got multiple novels. We've got merchandise, as presented behind me. We've got all sorts, and I think that isn't slowing up anytime soon. And also, a lot of people referring to it as 1989, when the show got paused before. I personally feel that it won't happen that way. I don't think the show will be forgotten. Social media is too big now. In the same way that, especially in terms of the fan content. Obviously I work on Overton Audio stuff. I also work on a couple of other channels as well that also produce fan content, and that is constantly going. I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. I'm sure there are a lot of people who aren't doing the same. Like, they all want to push on and add more to the community, which is great. I think that's great. I think we were doing that anyway when the show wasn't on. When the show wasn't on, we were making content. We were keeping that Doctor Who hype train going for the next series. I just think that we're going to be doing that long term. So when I see people claiming that we're now, I saw something, I can't remember who said it. I saw someone say something crazy on social media about how we own the show now. I feel like we've got to stop with that sort of rhetoric. But anyway, regarding WhoTube Fanatics, I still want to be doing Dripping Hartnell podcast at some point. I'm trying to work out everything around my life. My life has become so much busier at work, and I am tired. I really am tired, and this news in the last 24 hours has not helped me at all, because I have not been able to catch up on anything regarding any fan content that I'd like to be doing for a good part of a few months now. Not really, not the kind of process I'd like to be having, and this news has not helped my drive for that. But I did want to make a video here and just talk, because I wanted to speak to people. I haven't really spoken much to anyone, not even my close friends properly, about the news, because I'm still processing it. I know that might sound silly, oh God, wait, you're 30 and you're still really upset about a TV show. This TV show makes up 2/3 of my life. It's been part of my life for 2/3 of it, and it's now suddenly at risk of stopping, potentially forever, depending on what happens. We don't know. We can't say for sure. Nobody would have thought this news was coming. A lot of people were thinking, we'll have the Christmas special. In fact, the BBC actually announced there'd be a Christmas special and a series in 2027. And yet, here we are, being told that was all a lie, actually. But I do want to continue making stuff. I just had to film something quick like this in order to make something, get it out of my system a little bit, because my thoughts are still not fully formed. And I was thinking about doing a Dripping Hartnell podcast about this news, but I didn't really feel like sitting down and talking about it with people. I just want to talk to a camera and ramble like this. It's just easier for me. But yeah, I do want to make stuff soon. We want to, it's just life. And I did want to try and do something new with WhoTube Fanatics, but I don't know. I suppose we'll just see where the time goes. I will speak to you later.